Welcome back to Modeling Manhood. We have some goat stories for you today. If you guys seen the topic today, sloppy goat, let me just lay out the story of the sloppy goat. My brother and I butchered a goat and we split the meat. And I brought some of the meat home here to the house. And it was a fully intact male goat. And if you've ever been around a buck, you know that he has a certain smell about him. Well, that smell came all the way through with vigor, especially when you heated up the meat to cook. We tried hiding it in chili, tried hiding it in tacos, lasagna, making burgers out of it. And it was just not a good thing. My wife asked me to get rid of the sloppy goat because the last time I tried making it, I tried making sloppy joes out of it. And became the big joke in the family, trying to feed the kids sloppy goat. And we just kind of laugh about sloppy goat. But anyways, in the Bible, there's a thing called a scapegoat. And in the book of Leviticus 16, starting in verse 6, this is the high priest Aaron. Aaron shall offer the bull as a sin offering for himself and make atonement for himself and his house. Then he shall take 2 goats and set them before the Lord at the entrance of the tent of meetings. Aaron shall cast lots over the 2 goats, one lot for the Lord and the other lot for Azazel, Azazel. And that second goat would be the scapegoat for the nation of Israel. And the one goat would be sacrificed, and then the other one, all the sin would be put on that goat, and that goat would be taken outside of the camp to kind of remove the sin and do some cleansing in the camp. Maybe you've been called a scapegoat before. Just earlier, last week, I had to apologize to a friend at work. We have our lunchtime at the same time every day, and last week we got issued swipe cards to get in and out of the rooms at work because they got rid of some of the key entries, and I did not have my key with me. And when I went to lunch, I realized that, oh my goodness, I can't get in because I don't have my swipe card today. So I'm like pounding on the door, and I'm like under my breath getting really mad at my friend Greg, who's in having lunch at this time. And I'm thinking, I know he's on the other side of this door. Why doesn't he open the door? I do not want to eat my lunch cold. Well, I ended up eating my lunch cold. And the next day during lunch, because I had my swipe card, I'm like, real nice of you to lock me out of the lunchroom yesterday. And he's like, Isaac, I wasn't here yesterday. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I made my friend into the scapegoat. I basically blamed all that stuff on him. And it's really easy to blame other people for our own problems. And I had to apologize to him about it. And we were laughing about it again today at lunch. And scapegoats. What is your scapegoat? Where do you try to pass the blame? I'd love to hear your comments below. Maybe you've been given the label scapegoat on your back and somebody just like took all the punishment or all the blame and stuck it on you. And I'm sorry for that. The Bible has a scapegoat for our sins, and his name is Jesus Christ. He took our sins and nailed them to the cross. And we have a hope for eternity in heaven because he took on the punishment. He went outside the camp thinking about Aaron. And you know what? We don't need to be thinking about sloppy goats because we have a goat that took on the sin for us. And I am so blessed because of that. And if you've accepted Jesus into your heart and accepted that he is your scapegoat and your only way to heaven, congratulations. You have a home in eternity. And I'm looking forward to meeting you someday if I haven't met you. And we have that common bond. We will not be eating sloppy goat in heaven, but we will be celebrating because we had a scapegoat here on earth that took our sin upon himself so we may have an eternity in heaven. Thank you guys for joining us here at Modeling Manhood. And as always, remember to mirror your maker, journey with Jesus,